Nah, just fresh ones, yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully.
There's one there, just here. Here, here's the goal. Oh, it's gonna ruin it.
Oh no! Here! Hey! Go, just there!
Whoa, go, go!
Yeah, he's seen it, I think.
Hey!
Idiot. Come here, Bonnie.
You right?
You're not filming, are you, you big... Let it go, Tonks, let's go. The other dog's coming.
And welcome to the Friday Fallout, guys. We're still laughing about the video.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah,
Even though
man.
It's only like a year old.
Yeah, it's not even that old. So anyways, guys, welcome to the show. As you see, we got Quirrell here with me tonight, Mr. Cody. Glenn might be here in a little bit. I know he's still working, but otherwise, yeah, welcome to the show. Let me know how the sound is. I had to unplug some shit to plug some stuff in. My brand new computer's coming tomorrow, so it'll be better for you guys. But on the other side, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. It sounds like it. Cody, what's up, man? We'll talk for a little bit. Let's see if they can hear you.
I will talk very briefly because sound check. But yeah, it's just same old shit. Just kicking back.
Sounds good, except I can hear you, Chris. Great. Can you hear Cody? Oh, why am I saying it as I type it? You can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm not even, dude. I haven't even smoked for 6 hours today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, you don't ever smoke. You use a straight lace fool. Anyways,
That's the joke.
first off, let's start off with our drinks. Since I'm drinking again, and I'm being a piece of shit.
Drinks, okay.
Yeah, I got Truly hard seltzer
Ooh.
Wildberry because I'm a white girl at heart. What are you drinking on tonight,
That's
Mr.
true.
Cody?
Oof, I have a fat ass cup full of Powerade Zero and ginger ale mixed with a lot of vodka.
And I'm adding the sound effects if you can hear it.
I can hear him. Okay, believe me.
It says that you're a little bit low, Cody, but you know what? I don't know how to change it, so we're gonna.
Kind of just like move my mic closer, hopefully, maybe, or just talk louder because I'm a little bitch.
I'm sure you guys have heard Cody's voice. He's smooth and sultry like a jazz radio DJ. So yeah.
Haven't heard that one before, but thank you.
Oh yeah, smooth jazz with Cody. This is like some woodwinds or whatever. That's what I imagine woodwinds would sound like if you made them with your mouth. Anyways.
Yeah. See, okay. Yeah, my friend said my mic is low too, so I don't know how to. Maybe I can adjust it in my settings because, like, literally we couldn't.
We can't figure it out, guys.
Yeah, I was like, it sounded good. He told me it sounded good at pre-show, so
I don't
We'll
know.
see.
Yeah, well, we'll try and make it better for you guys. I'll crank this up, and hopefully I won't be too loud. But anyways, we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and move it on. What are you vaping on, bro?
Let's see. This time I got
And chat, what are you vaping on? Go ahead and let us know.
Pixie Chill sour green apple. It's my go-to right there. All the Pixie Chill slaps for me at least. I mean, I just like menthol.
I know you've been vaping that juice for a long time too.
Oh yeah, every time I go back, I get like 2 bottles of that, and then like 1 bottle of whatever the fuck sounds good at the time.
Yeah.
So it's like my go-to.
Is that all you're rocking then right now? I know you're usually pretty one setup kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got the same shit.
Top side, yeah. Well, then I'll move into mine because I'm just like you. Very simple. I got the top side with the goat and some homeboy mango, and my lighting is atrocious. This is not a real live show. If you guys are here for quality, you're in the wrong place.
I will say though, I bought the mango like a week ago, and I burnt through that shit so fast because I was just like I mean it. I'm not gonna say it's like better than other mango flavors, but it was good. Like I mean, it's just
It's perfect. The aftertaste is great, and that's where the problem I have with a lot of mangoes. And this, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. I don't think so because no one ever agrees with me. But I feel like a lot of these mango flavors are peppery, like they kind of like bite your tongue for the aftertaste, you know. So I don't know. And Mr. Glenn's here. I think I clicked the right button. Yeah, there we go.
What's up?
it's popping.
Yeah, what's up, Glenn? So we're just going over buffets. If you want to go ahead and tell us what you're getting on, and then we'll get into the chat, see what you guys are vaping on.
Heck yeah, I've got the Odeon V2 loaded with some Steez Browns. I got that Money Dough Chop Top from BHD, and the ever wondrous Vert with apple donut milk in the one.
Nice, man. You've been on the apple donut kick, huh?
Oh, dude, like I bought this not realizing how long it would take me to get through it. I'm just, how many devices can I put this in?
I mean, why not all of them? So, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about how we can't figure out the sound. I got the soundboard going, so, you know, whenever we do something cool, we'll be like...
Yeah.
Couldn't really hear that at all.
Well, hopefully the stream can hear it. It's a clapping thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and hit the chat real quick while Glenn gets settled in. I know he probably just got off work.
Literally.
Yeah, Glenn just gets off work, runs in here, so make sure you guys give Glenn some love. Let's see. So we got... Go.
Digging the shirt though, you know. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. It
Wow,
comes
man.
back.
I'll fill you up with some hot liquid. Make you a noodle. What? I don't even know what that means. So in the chat, we've got Mobley Vapes is asking Ocean Spray cran grape. Are they grapes from a bog or cranberries on a vine? You know what? Maybe I'll use that for conspiracy tinfoil hat time. Because I don't fucking know. What is that? Vegetables? No, I'm just kidding. And then we got Mowgli Vapes.
What is?
It's all good. Mowgli Vapes with his DIY for the past 7 years because he's a cheap son of a bitch is what he said personally. I didn't say it. And then David Moyle with his DB3 iconic INW biscuit at 2% basic shit. Also, shout out to Sassy Mia 101 in the chat. I don't think I've seen that name before. She threw out Gorilla Glue. I got some Blue Dream. And then, yeah, man. I've been rolling like crazy because I've been so bored. I got like, that was just last night.
I'm more of a super glue kind of guy. It's okay. I'll just leave now.
Jangles with his Aegis Legend Tatum Pro 24. Eclipse cap with some Masker Vape stitches. Strawberry blackberry with creamy custard. That sounds pretty bomb. I've been liking desserts lately, but I mean, I was. Now I'm on the mango shit. Flavor. Oh, there you go. Odyssey with the unicorn vapes and the very. I don't know what that means. Odium V2, fucking little vape, Shop of Horrors, Texas Vape Saw Massacre, Blood Orange Raspberry. That's a name that's saying 5 times fast.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, so he's got the Vert. That's what.
Yeah, I don't know what that second word was for. I don't know. Just say Vert, man. You're fucking me up. Honestly, love you, bro. No. And we got Shane Beekman, Mr. Motherfucking Shane Beekman. He's one of our favorite amigos from Australia. He's just came in kicking it in. And then, yeah, that's it in the chat. If you guys got anything else you want to throw in there, let us know. We don't have anything planned, but I do have a tinfoil hat time conspiracy theory ready for later on. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here and relax because the fucking world's blowing up right now. But you know what? We're going down in style.
Amen to that, bro. So, is this, does this tinfoil hat have anything in relation to that little tidbit I sent you out?
No, the one you sent me, I didn't do enough research on it, so I didn't get nothing together. But this week, we got one that has to do with lizard people.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Boy. So, since there's not enough on it, I want to ask the Aussies in here. Do you all wear a ground harness to keep you from flying off into the sun?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that reminds me of like a meme that I saw. It was like the one from like Key and Peele or whatever, where he's sweating or whatever, and it was him upside down. It says how Australians pee, and he's covered with like the sweat supposed to be his pee, you know, because like technically they're upside down on the other side of the world.
I haven't seen that one. That's another one I haven't seen. God, there's so many I haven't seen.
Man, you really need to step it up. If you don't know your memes,
What?
what are you doing? Well, Mister, I go to work. Ooh.
Fuck. Okay, is that supposed to be a diss?
Yeah, way to go. I work. My name's Cody.
Okay, that's fair.
That's epic.
I can't. There's nothing I can say back to that.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. So I don't know.
I don't know what that last one was. Was that a?
It was a laugh track. So apparently you guys can't hear it. Hopefully when the
I heard the like fucking
the fail one.
the whistle one. I heard that one.
I don't know if it's making a difference on your guys' end, but I decided to give it a shot and try noise suppression on incoming and outgoing audio with RTX voice.
So on my end right here, it looks like you're a little quiet, but
Okay, that's what I figured. I do have my mic a wee bit away from me.
ooh, there we go, dude.
Yeah.
Tell us more about stuff with that voice like that. Just anything.
Running it ground, honest cunt.
Actually, you know what would be a great segment? What's something that's right there by you that's like in a bottle? You got like lotion or like something?
What the fuck? That's a great sentence.
Blue water.
So you got to do an ASMR and read the ingredients.
Oh, this is terrible.
Refined water.
Okay.
Less than 0.5% calcium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, and magnesium sulfate. By
Doesn't
Nestle.
sound good. Like that should be in your water.
That's actually what keeps you from getting sick if you drink too much of it.
Yeah.
It's like if you drink demineralized or distilled water, you'll overhydrate.
And you'll fucking
And-
die.
and-
Well, I know the distilled water thing is like if you drink distilled water, it'll like salt can't fuse with the water and stuff, and it'll fuck with your whole thing because you'll just have like buildup of water that can't like diffuse the salt compared to the rest of your blood.
And then you just die from a salt overdose.
Yeah, you just die. Well, you just die because like you got like a fuckload of water in you, but you're like the rest of your body can't fuse or can't digest it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I have my PhD in water.
I'm more of an expert in bird law, so.
Ah, yeah.
Indeed. The classiest of all law.
Yeah. Also, Glenn, I don't know if you saw in the chat. Shane Beekman did answer your question about holding the weight, the ground. What was it again? Oh my god, I just smoked.
Ground harness.
The ground
Yes,
harness. He says that he has to hang out the washing. I have to tie a 10-kilogram weight to my ass so I don't take off.
So the dude in the video, when he punched the kangaroo, he didn't need one because his balls were so huge.
I don't know if you saw it, Glenn, but before the show, I played the intro as the video of that guy where his dog got caught by the kangaroo and he was like, whap, and knocks him out.
Oh, bro. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, man. That'll be the only thing that the people watching tonight will hear clearly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very, very nice.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, Glenn, we already talked about our buffets. You already told us yours. Man, I am stoned already. Sweet. So, guys,
Right on.
welcome to the Friday show. I hope I see some of you guys here, too, that were hanging out. Make sure you guys check out before our show the awesome dudes over on Green Room Vapor, Frames, Janklin, Overdrip, and Sean Typhon, the Angry Hippie. They always show a bunch of love. Make sure you go check it out. They always do games. And then our show. And then there's a Vape Steve before us as well. But yeah, so if any of you came from that, thanks for coming over. But otherwise, this is what we got for you tonight. It's going to be a bunch of bullshit. Or do you have
I mean,
Go ahead.
isn't it basically every week?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we try a little bit harder, but this week I did not try at all.
Oh, dude. I gave it a lot of thought, and I was thinking, man, what can I do to contribute? Because most of the time I'm just on here stoned out of my mind, and like, I don't know what to do.
There's not much you can do unless you're in the control panel anyways, you know?
Right.
So, it's all good. Unless we really start making graphics. But I had an idea, and I want to see if you guys are down with it. We'll do it live while everyone's watching. For coming up, let's do a segment of like the weirdest picture we found on the internet that week. You guys can email it to me, and I'll throw it up, and then we'll have people judge who's the weirdest. Obviously, keep buttholes like blurred if you can, if you want.
You buttholes, only buttholes?
Only butthole.
Only buttholes blurred? It's like the opposite of any like
Instagram.
Japanese porn. So.
Oh man, I don't know. I haven't really watched any Japanese porn in a while. What else do you know about
I've only
Japanese
watched
porn?
like the weirdest ones because you're just like, why does this chick have a tube up her ass, and why are they putting like fish in it? Like, what is going on? And yeah, that's just.
That's
not
what
what I. Yeah, okay, it's not what. It's not what I like jerk off to, but it's definitely something I watch because I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, now you guys know a little bit more about Cody. That's
dude, for sure.
That's one question I've always had though. It's funny you brought it up. It's like I get like they're an island nation. Why is everything so focused with like fish and like ocean creatures? I mean, I get like maybe there's an abundance of it. I mean, here in America we have people in Alabama banging their horses, so I shouldn't be talking. I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Like,
you mean to tell me that the South likes horses?
Oh boy, you're in for a real good one.
This is news to me.
Yeah, man. Shane Beekman and says that I'm going to pass out before the show finishes. Oh, I just got the email. Let's see what Glenn got for us. Yeah, I did take 5 months off of drinking. I am a lightweight now. 2 of these gets me pretty buzzed, and I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I can drink like 1,000. I won't wake up and still pee out of my butthole, but it doesn't hurt as bad. But anyways, let's
More
see
water content.
what Glenn got for
That's
us.
the trick.
Cool, I won't focus right, but yeah, there you go. So that's Glenn's submission for the week. And you know what? I wonder how that hand job would feel.
That just looks like some shit off of like Spy Kids or something.
Right? Oh man,
Yeah,
that's a real throwback.
yeah, it is. And that was like
5
from
years
when
ago.
I was growing up, so I know it's a throwback for you guys.
Oh, dude, I mean, we can't be too far off in age.
Cody's
well,
pretty
I don't know
young,
about
man.
you, but I know Chris has like got me by
Like 10 years? 12 years?
about. I'm 23, so
Oh shit, yeah. So we're basically in like the same gen, bro.
oh
Yeah, man. I keep you youngins on here to attract all the kids. No.
Mm.
You're welcome. I know you're just looking for your next prey
Yeah. Just like this.
with your fucking weightlifting gloves.
They're my carpal tunnel gloves.
Don't
Leave me
do that.
alone.
Stop that.
You guys ever do that thing where like you look at it like this and it looks like, anyways, a vagina?
I mean,
A what?
when
What's
I was
that?
like 10,
Sorry. Go ahead, Glenn. What were you saying? I'm not saying nothing.
and I was the last time I did something like that, I was like 10, bro.
Yeah. I think I do it all the time because I'm mentally 7. I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum somewhere. I just never got tested because I'm going to take away my right to have guns.
Yeah, it's all that microdosing, bro. Keep
I
you fresh.
just
Were you there
So-
that night, Cody? When I was
What?
nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, I was.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
yeah, microdosing happened recently.
You were also pretty drunk, so I understand.
Yeah, that's where I
You
make
were
all
drunk
my.
when I showed up, so like I was like, well, that's how this is gonna go.
Yeah. Well, you know how it would be. You get a pull, you have to drink by it. You just have to.
You know what?
Yeah.
Feeling froggy, gents. I will be right back.
Oh. I wonder if he's wearing pants. If Glenn's not wearing pants, I'll give away something for free. Ah,
Damn.
you guys almost got something. But yeah. So I don't know. I said it earlier, but I'll have a new computer, so the streams will be a little bit more better for you guys to watch on your end. I got a new Mac desktop. Spent a fucking buttload of money on something I didn't need, but it's the comfortability of Apple. Anyways, I don't know if you guys hear the sound effects tonight. I got the stream board in, or the stream deck in this week. So I'm going to learn how to do that stuff. And, just add some, sound sound effects. I don't know if you in the chat if you guys hear this. Let me know if you hear the sound effects. Like there's a punch, and then like someone says something that's really weird and they fail. It's like, you know. Or if we say something, usually we devolve into buttholes. I got a fart one too. Are you ready? This is my favorite one. But yeah. So anyways, it's.
I don't know, man. I feel like it needs some more substance, like some real ass flapping.
That's the
Is
thing.
it just see? Okay, but is it playing for like through your computer's audio for like them? Because for us, we're just hearing it through your like mic. So if your mic is picking it up, we can hear it. But
Yeah.
is it playing like for them, like through the?
So I didn't set it all the way up. You can bench it over. Wow. Am I buzzed or what? Hi. Anyways, you can bridge it over so that you can use the sound effects in OBS and you hear it. And I haven't done that yet because as soon as that new computer gets here, this one, I was talking to you earlier. I'm probably gonna give it to Dustin and go shoot in the desert.
No, I'm telling you, it's a Mac you can get at least like $50, even if it's broke.
That's the thing, though. If you were to sell that, you'd probably have to go to a CD area with someone that probably would rob you for it, even though it's already broken. With how crappy of a condition this thing's in.
That's why you just bring a gun or send Jamal.
Wow.
Send Jamal to do it.
Wow. Now I got to delete the stream. That's incredibly insensitive. What were you saying, Glenn?
How is that insensitive? You're the one that was like, I'm gonna go to a sketchy place and like I'm gonna get robbed for it, dude. Like.
Anyways, what were you saying, Glenn?
So yeah, you can replace the batteries in those. I mean, they're basically just lithium-ion battery like in your phones.
Yeah.
Finding an Apple certified tech though, that's a little harder.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a guy in the Walmart where I go buy my socks and underwear that says he repairs Macs and stuff. So I don't know. The thing is like honestly, it's working good enough now where I can get everything off of it, and then I don't think I'll ever use it again. But yeah, I don't know. There's options. There's stuff to do.
To be honest, it's probably cheaper to just duct tape a canister of Tannerite to it and go out in the desert.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. And I know that our buddy Dustin, he hangs out with some weirdos that blow some stuff up.
I will only accept this if he like records it and films it as if he's finding like a wild laptop in the Safari and he like comes like I'm gonna take this one down and then just explodes it.
Oh, the indigenous.
Videos or it didn't happen.
Exactly.
All right, maybe that'll be a video segment.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's the only time I'll accept it.
Get some slow-mo footage of the explosion. Otherwise, it's totally pointless.
Is that a filter on Instagram? No. Shout out to Shane Tom. He just came in. He's over there in Ireland, I believe. And I know it's super late over there. Odyssey says that he's going to be his first real MTL coming in soon. So excited for that. He's got the Aries 2 MTL RTA coming in. I've heard, so obviously, I don't fuck with a lot of vape stuff. I find what works for me, and I don't explore outside of that. I'm a very old white guy on his porch when it comes to vape stuff. But I've heard some stuff about that. Speaking of vape stuff, have you guys got anything new? You got anything you guys look forward to?
I really want to order that COG RTA because all the reviews look really good on it. I mean, except for that one that Jay Hayes did, but Jay Hayes is a judgmental bitch. So I mean,
I just spilled my beer all over my fucking.
Do you have a shots fired?
Oh, I don't, but I have a punch. Ready? No, okay, you know what? I'll say it here. You know, this is me speaking. I don't speak for the rest of the whole Amigos channel, but Jay Hayes is a fucking fart.
Like, you spilled a lot of liquid on your keyboard. Like, you poured it up, and it just flowed down.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Can't stick those magic keyboards in the dishwasher.
Actually, I think you can. If it's like...
I mean, you can. It might not work after, but you can do it.
Get you a good mechanical keyboard, my dude. That's where it's at.
I like these ones, man. Well, I got a new one comes with the setup and all that stuff.
So you can just be loud as fuck, you know?
This one's already loud.
Get you some of those Cherry MX boys. Some real good squish.
But I wanted to make sure we go back to this point where I was saying that if I personally, Chris Vandal, not the Amigos Co., had any opinion about Jay Hayes, he looks like a dead fish in a fucking freezer of a goddamn grocery store, and he deserves this soundbite. All right, anyways.
He reminds me of my dad if my dad was mildly retarded.
Shit.
Yeah. I know you probably don't watch the
Jesus.
videos and stuff, Cody, but he does reviews and stuff. I'm not going to turn this to a bashing thing. I'm not trying to create drama or nothing. But, man, that guy is just fucking...
Nah, dude,
he's
keep
terrible.
it going. I
He's
don't
just-
even know what we're talking about. But fuck,
He's just terrible.
this guy's a piece of shit.
I hope he makes like a reaction video to this and says I stole his designs for an RDA. Anyways,
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on him too much because I still enjoy watching his videos just for the yelling and the watching him get all frustrated and shit. But I don't know, he's kind of a douche.
he's kind of a douche, and the biggest thing that I have problem with is you still wear affliction shirts. Stop.
Yeah, dude. He's
Like-
the biggest asshole I have ever seen make a video before.
Cody's
Just
never seen a video.
real piece of shit.
I'm so glad that while I was still in, I never once bought an Affliction shirt.
That's one sign that, okay, so if anyone watching doesn't know, Glenn was in the Army, I was also in the Army, but it's a huge thing that if you want to be the biggest douche on any base, you just go to your local JCPenney and buy an MMA shirt, like an Affliction shirt, and then wear it around in jeans and your combat boots because you spent $40 on the shirt, but you can buy a $20 pair of running shoes.
Yeah, dude. Tap out. Oh, yeah.
Oh god. Or, what's even worse is those ones that the photography places on post sell.
Uh,
Oh god, those are awful.
yeah, it's bad things all around, man. There's just bad stuff out there. Don't buy bad things.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah. So, we'll get away from the drama side of it or whatever, but I said it, so whatever. If you want to make a video and make me famous to all your hillbilly followers, do it. No, I'm just kidding. But,
All 500 of them. I don't know. Is this dude big?
he's actually pretty popular in the scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, he's not Rick Trippers popular, but popular.
Yeah.
All right. There's,
He makes people pay to talk to him on comments, so anyways.
oh, that's pretty fucking shitty.
I sure wish I was the one who packaged every item Jay Hayes got. I'd so put a rad turd in each one says Jingles.
Yeah,
And then Odyssey
That's a
says he's
snake,
been, Odyssey says he's been to a store in New Jersey. And you know what? He does do the advocacy stuff and all that. So you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to justify how I feel about the guy. I've never met him, but
I mean, if it's any consolation to anybody, as much as I hate on him, I would still buy the fuck out of that that new RTA that he and Ravens Moon put out.
I heard some good things about it. I think it was the one in that wood box or whatever.
Yeah, dude, that seems like excessive packaging.
That
I
packaging
can
is like
only imagine.
vaping in 2013.
Exactly. God, what was that packaging that that Vaporgate originally used for the Colorado? It was truly excessive.
Was it that big ass like treasure box?
I think so. It was nonsensical. Of course, that RDA was completely nonsensical. Who needs a 15 mil dripper? Like that's.
I was one of the type of guy that just never gave like a shit about how it came packaged. Like, I'm just gonna throw the bitch away anyway. So it's like there's no point in.
There are cool packaging
Like,
out there. But
I understand it. It's cool. Like, oh, if you get like a special tin that's like whatever, and you like pop it open, and it's got like all the foam and shit. It's like looks cool. Like I got the fucking Revenant or whatever, the 160 watt Revenant mod. That shit was stupid expensive, but like I actually really enjoyed that mod. It's just the little like battery case on the bottom fucking fell off and kind of ruined everything. Even though I used it for like almost 8 months or something, but
yeah.
it was like almost $200 or something like that. So I was like, man, this thing better work pretty good.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if you spend over $100 on a mod, it better be good.
Yeah, like I think for what it's worth, Purge probably has some of the best packaging with those damn Pelican cases.
Yeah.
They put everything in.
It's like a mini Pelican case type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you're probably paying a third of the price just for that case.
Yeah, 'cause those cases aren't cheap, man. They go for like $80
Yeah.
a pop at that size. Because I had one
You
for
go
a point
how
cheap.
much?
Like $80 if you get them cheap.
Oh well.
What were you gonna say?
I
You
mean,
got
still
something to say?
$80. I'm just saying, like, the cheapest Purge mod is like fucking $250, which is like retarded. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like,
Yeah. I'm looking in the comments here. Josh Miller, he just dropped in. Apparently, Jay Hayes makes $25,000 a month just from Patreon.
That's excessive, man. I don't know. I know. So here, I know we got our Patreon. We make maybe 0.001% of that. Not that I'm unappreciative of the Patreons we have.
$100 a month.
Not even.
Not even $80 a month.
Not even.
Okay.
Totally
$20
forgot
a
that.
month.
I totally forgot that the Patreon was back up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't advertise it. Like when we first started doing the channel, we were very advocacy like heavy and stuff. And then so like everyone started doing advocacy, so we kind of fell a little bit back from that. Not that it's not important, but we do it on the Monday stuff. But people were donating to us, and we had a huge surge when we started the channel, which is great. But we didn't. Back when we had other people on the show and stuff, we would advertise the Patreon and stuff like that. But we don't advertise it anymore. Honestly, the few people that are there are like day one people, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I am putting something together for you guys if any of you guys are here. But yeah, well, you don't advertise it. And we honestly, I feel weird getting money for the giveaways and stuff. When we do the shipping, that's cool. I do feel like it's kind of a ripoff if you make that much money off of a Patreon and you're not really providing. And there's the thing, I don't know what the tiers are. I don't know if like he's giving away prizes or anything
Well,
like that.
you kind of like set your own tiers. I mean, from what I understand, I obviously I don't know anything about it, but like this other podcast that I actually like, pay like $10 a month for or whatever. They're like, it's like, oh, $10 gets you like, they do like a secondary show that's not as long.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have guests or anything on it.
It's a Patreon special show and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like Grim
you
Green
have
does
to-
stuff like that.
You have to be at least like a $10 tier to get that, and then also at $10 you can like do like AMA questions towards them like per month, and they'll
Yeah.
like, look at those.
See, that's the thing.
they-
That's a
They also have
community that's
tiers that go up to like, if you do like $50 a month, you can like have like you can be in like a podcast call with them, but they don't like record it or anything. It's just like a hangout.
yeah. It's
That's
kind of
the
like the
whole thing.
OnlyFans without the boobs.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're really like into like watching a podcast, I guess you could do that. I was like,
Oh, and
I
that's
just
cool
do
if you're
$10
supporting people
so I
that-
get the extra
Yeah.
like content. But besides that, like I wouldn't pay for anything that was like, oh, you get to. If it was just like, oh, you can ask us questions, like, fuck that, that's stupid. but you get like an extra hour's worth of like content out of it. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I like watching it, so.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, I don't know. Personally, like if you're putting a lot of work into it, you do the AMAs or you do the one-on-ones and stuff like that, sure. But the thing is like you got me, Legion, and Adam, and then you guys. And then there's no way that any of us, like, don't get me wrong, I have all the time in the world right now, but I don't have the time mentally to dedicate to, like, sit down and talk with everyone. And plus, I have nothing worth saying. That's why you're here to watch this. You hear me talk about buttholes, put on farts, call other people in the big community dead fish in a supermarket. You know what I mean? I don't have anything that's worth your money. So that's why I still feel weird about the whole Patreon thing. But it does pay for the
Well,
shipping for the giveaways, which is
I mean,
perfect.
It is. At some point, you got to look at it as like a product, though. I mean, obviously, it's
Nowhere near it yet. If we
Yeah,
ever got
like
to the
it's
point to
not
where my content was
now,
worth paying for, okay, maybe. But I don't
I'll say
know.
right now, like there probably isn't enough like work or anything put into it enough to like
It's not worth anybody paying
to
us
equal
for it.
out like it being paid for.
Yeah.
Like we're just doing this to fuck around, like whatever. But like once you like get to the point where you're like, all right, I'm like spending money on this shit. I'm like putting in the work.
If you have a great if you have great production value, then I understand. There is no production value whatsoever to it.
I know. Oh, believe me, I know. I'm behind the scenes.
We just have Glenn always with his bitchin' shirts every week.
Thanks, bro. I need to break out the Stay Sick tie-dye one that Delane liked. with the pizza on it.
Oh yeah, dude, that one was good.
Dude,
I like
I
that
was
one.
bitching.
And boobs. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Buttholes and boobs. That's
Buttholes
what
and
we do.
Yeah, buttholes and boobs. There you go. Just
Tell
like
people they smell like stanky blowholes.
Speaking of stinky blowhole people, I was at the store earlier today, and there was a lady in line in front of me. And I'm not trying to make fun of you if you have something wrong with you, but she let out the biggest fucking wet fart I've ever heard, and then acted like no one heard it. But like right now, with everything being social distancing at the grocery store, we were all standing in line like, oh crap. And I was next, man. I didn't want to go, but I had to.
Maybe she thought it was like gonna be silent. And, most people have masks on. If you like let out a silent fart, no one's gonna know.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's...
Well, no one's gonna know like anyway, really. But
You guys could tell me how you feel about this after I ask someone to grab a beer from the mini fridge. But, so, do you think that you're at the point in your life to where you know what your fart's going to be? You can gauge it before you let it out?
no,
No?
no.
Really?
Oh, yes and no. It depends. Like
Maybe I'm just too skilled with my own butthole, and that's a terrible way to segue
I
this.
guess I would say no because it's kind of a tough. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's a shit. I will shit myself if I try to push this one out. But
I don't know,
any-
man. I feel like I know my
any other
farts.
time, it's you're just like, all right, this is gonna be a fart. I don't know what kind. Like,
So, Glenn, you're agreeing with Cody then? You can't judge what it is?
It's one of those difficult things. Like, there's some situations where I can, like, say the morning after post Taco Bell farts. I know that those are gonna just suck. But if I switch up my diet, then it's wild card, man.
Well, that's fair. If you change up your diet.
wild card.
I cut the brakes. Wild card. And I don't know. I guess maybe I'm unique with knowing what my butthole's going to put out. Not that that's a skill I can put on a resume, but I'm pretty confident in every fart that I let out that I know it's going to be good or bad.
You must be pretty tight back there, my boy.
Actually, no.
Oh shit.
That's the first time I've got
Thank
to
you.
use it.
I know. I thought I was gonna bring it up when you were talking about the army, but then I totally forgot. Thank you for bringing that back.
Oh, man.
Dude, you're so tight.
I tried my best. All right, so we're about a half hour into it. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw up tonight's tinfoil hat time. Yeah. All right. So, tonight...
You got a pretty head.
Glenn, I want you to make a ramen hat, actually. No. Just get a bunch of the ramen cup of noodles and tape them together.
Wait, even better. I could get a Justin Timberlake perm and bleach my hair.
Ooh.
That's what I could do with the amount of time I had.
All right, guys. So
I
tonight,
apologize.
it's all right. You were talking about the Japanese porn. You said you didn't whack it too, but now with your squid hat, I'm starting not to believe that. Tonight's tinfoil hat time.
This thing is so crusty, you won't believe.
So there's a conspiracy going around that there's bunkers underneath the airport of the, sorry, I don't have the whole clip right here, but the Colorado airport. That there's lizard people that have, there's tunnels beneath it that are home to lizard people, aliens, and Illuminati. One of the most well-known conspiracies revolving around the Denver airport's underground tunnels and their purpose, and who or what lives there. Today, the tunnels are a flurry of activity surrounded full by concrete. Drivers pull baggage carts in all directions, ensuring the suitcases get to the planes before takeoff and baggage to the corral in a timely manner. Thousands of people work in the tunnels every day, Renetta said, whoever this is, the airport person, travel all the way to the end, and it becomes quiet. Just 4 solid walls lit along the sides. If you imagine an underground tunnel, it's what you'd expect. It's not as spooky as people would think. We encourage people to keep believing, though, she said. And so the second part of that is that they think it gets bizarre. This is the other half of it. It gets more bizarre when you learn about the conspiracies of who calls these tunnels home. Lizard people, apparently. This one is so wild to me, Renataria said. I don't know. I'm wondering if someone fueled it. Somebody just decided that that was the case, and they were like, now there's lizard people here. Denver 7, previously reported on the lizard people are supposedly controlling the airport and change, forms as they work to rule the world. And so they actually, they took it in stride, it says, in the marketing campaign. They actually referenced that Great Halls is a reference to the lizard people in the tunnel. And if you guys have never been to the Denver airport, they have actual like lizard gargoyle looking things inside of it. So, anyways, if you haven't seen the Denver airport, it looks like this. It looks like a bunch of tents. It looks like Coachella. It looks like Coachella. It's a really pretty looking airport. But it's also got, I was actually there a couple years ago. I saw this in myself. This weird ass fucking horse out front with these eyeballs that are like bright orange red that light up.
Damn.
So, there's that. So, in the tunnels, this is what the tunnels look like. And apparently, that there's these lizard people that look like this, I guess. I don't know what lizard people look like, live in the tunnels. So, before we
They
get...
look like Mitt Romney.
Better than looking like Ted Cruz, I guess. But, so I want to get a little bit insight before we go deeper into this. Cody and Glenn, what do you guys believe maybe that there are lizard people that even exist? Not even just in the tunnels, because I know this is offhand and it's not something you guys have probably experienced with, but lizard people. Do you believe in like lizard people that try to take over the world, deep state government, 4D chess?
Wait, so this looks like every congressman and congresswoman. So is our entire government lizard people living under?
Have you seen
Denver
Nancy
Airport?
Pelosi? No.
It's just their home base.
So, yeah, so there you go. So there's that's going on. Apparently, Denver Airport gets hit a lot by lightning, as you see in this picture right here. So, like, you know, maybe there's some truth to it that maybe that lightning hit it. And there's, like, you know, it's a desert. Colorado's not really a desert, but it's kind of a desert landscape. They got lizards. That lightning strikes the airport, turns them into lizard people, and they take over. Or are they, you know, from, like, a different planet? So, like, honestly, you guys didn't really answer. Do you believe in lizard people?
It's a great possibility.
I'm gonna have to say that's a big no for me.
All right.
A solid no.
Japanese anime porn corals is not believing in it. What about you, Glenn?
You know, it's a great possibility. I won't discount anything.
Did you never know?
Until there's, you never know, man. Like, for all I know, the barber I go to could be a lizard person or have two buttholes. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know these days. I mean, there's surgeries for stuff where you can be born that way and stuff. You never know. So, yeah, you guys. Apparently, the conspiracy theory ends out with, like, as you see on this picture, I don't know if you guys have the stream up, with lizard people that came over from the Illuminati. And this lizard right here, obviously has his mask off. He's a lizard, doesn't need to breathe in space with a Bitcoin flag because, you know, technology is obviously, you know, aliens and conspiracies.
Dude, that's a fucking velociraptor.
Hey, dude.
What do you mean, lizard people?
I'm working with what Google gave me.
I mean, for all we know, all life on Earth could spawn from a lizard.
Yeah, a dinosaur dick. Who knows? So yeah, guys, last graphic up. Think about it. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat if you guys believe in it. But that's been tonight's tinfoil hat time. I gotta throw up the
Bruce
graphic.
Jenner, lizard person.
So in the chat, Django says the 80s show V comes to mind. I don't think I know that show. I have no idea.
I feel like it's just like Mars Attacks, but with lizards.
So that was going to be the graphic for tonight's show, but I didn't have enough time to put together, so that'll be our graphic for next week's show. We're going to be the Mars Attacks people.
Oh, good old Hypnotoad.
Yeah, dude. Some Hypnotoad and shit like that. But yeah, so that was tinfoil hat time, guys. As you can tell, with those graphics I pulled from Google and copied and pasted, it took me a whole total of 5 minutes to put it together. I really hope you appreciate the hard work. And now you have to pay $35 to chat in our YouTube because apparently we're not making the right kind of money. No.
Y'all want high end? Join the Patreon.
And you can buy my secret sexy Snapchat. It's Vris Randall.
Join my OnlyFans.
Definitely missing out. Definitely missing out.
Yeah, you definitely missing out. Mowgli in the chat says, a rich chick that hung around us was pretty gross and liked your tonsils when we kissed. We called her the lizard lady. Don't kiss her, but her dad was rich, so their house parties were amazing. So basically, Mowgli dealt with this chick that would tongue him with a snake tongue so that she'd go party at his dad's house. And you know what? I gotta be dead serious. Who hasn't been there? Who hasn't dated someone that they didn't like to take advantage of them because we're all human beings that are not that great? It's like, who's been personally victimized by Regina George? It's like, yeah, we all raise our hand.
Good times.
Yeah, Jangle says he's going to see in the trailer for that B movie. And then Mowgli Vape said he almost poops when that chick's tonguing him. Yeah, I'd imagine a tongue that can hit your tonsils from someone you're making out with, especially if you're talking about having parties, drinking beer or whatever it is. It's not a good time. I mean, I told the story about the time I fingered Cody's throat, I think, on here already, for his birthday trying to make him puke.
Probably. I think that was the
Last
first
week.
time
Or the first show you were on a
I
couple
think it
months
was
ago.
the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
Yeah, so that stuff's never fun. So we're coming down. We got about 15 minutes left. I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? I want to get up. I'm going to grab something on this vape shelf, and we'll do a giveaway. And I'm just going to grab something random.
All right, everybody.
Finger blasted my mouth.
All
All
right.
right, everybody. Go ahead and start throwing the X ones in the chat, and we'll get this rolling while he's.
If you've won in the
Random
last
stuff.
couple giveaways, last like 2 giveaways, please don't enter. Because I still got to send your stuff out. So, yeah, guys, go ahead and start throwing X1s in the chat, like Glenn said. And you know what? I'll give away a full setup tonight. You just need to get batteries for it and coils. I talk shit about Desire Design mods. I used to do their social media, their products. I don't guarantee them or nothing, but I'm going to give away a mini bone or whatever. What is this one again? I can't remember.
X Mini.
The X Mini.
Bone.
That's right. I call it a bone because it looks like a dog bone to me.
Oh.
But anyways,
What's
the X
the
Mini,
dripper on top?
it's actually the Desire Design Mad Dog.
Was it? Yeah, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So it's got
Bulldog or something stupid.
yeah. Anyways, my camera's not focusing. It's got an elevated deck. So when you guys get this, again, it's a free thing. I'll ship it out when I ship it out. I usually don't take more than 2 weeks. But be careful with the RDA because those arms on there have been prone to breaking. And when I used to run their social media, I used to get complaints all the time and we ignored them because that was what they told me to do. Anyways, so I don't guarantee this stuff. Make sure you know what you're doing. And like Mowgli said, yes, this is a 21700 mod. If you have 18650 batteries, you will need a sleeve. I'm not including that with it. This is products that they gave me when I was doing their social media to take photos of. It should work fine. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I'll send you a tube mod, I guess. I don't know, but you might have to pay for that. Anyways, put your X1s in there, and you get this whole setup right here. It actually has a lot of fucking good grip on it. It's a decent holding mod, but I don't like Desire Design. I don't like their customer service. And if you've been around in a while and you know how they handle stuff like the Rage mod, you'll see why.
Oh, this is.
I think I need to get something else to throw in the giveaway pot again since it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, Glenn, if you guys weren't around, Glenn gave away a fucking unicorn vert, and they had to send it all the way to fucking to Shoestring over in Ireland. I was gonna say Irishland. Wow.
It was an ordeal just having to have it shipped to me and then shipping it because of all these damn restrictions. So if you want a reason to advocate more than anything, please do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got something, but it's like old as fuck and no one will ever use it. But you can say you got it. It's that like the one. It's like the hammer mod.
I
It's
actually
like
give away like 2 of those on this channel and send one away for
well.
free. That's fine though. So if you want,
I
I'll
was
save
like,
that
I
for.
have another one. It's not like it's in like okay condition. I don't know what is supposed to come with it or anything like that, but I just have like the actual thing that's got like the button on the side and shit.
Yeah, that's more of a collector piece, anyways. I
I
don't see
know
anyone
it
putting it
takes
back.
like a little like baby battery and
It's like the 3150 or something. Don't ask me for vape advice, guys.
That
Ask
shit
the
is like-
pros.
that shit is like the
Something like that.
1970s version of vaping, like right there. Like, that shit is old as fuck.
I mean, they're getting more popular now with the
Seriously?
resurrection of dude.
Oh yeah.
18350 mods and other small battery mods are huge now that Mouth to Lungs making a big resurgence.
Oh well, I got one. It's just chilling at my friend's house in his fucking closet. So
Is it the Navy guy?
no,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because you said in the closet, I was gonna make a bad gay joke, but yeah.
Oh,
you can make it anyway. If you want.
Now shout out to Eli, he joined the Navy. Good for him, man. He's gonna be out there like floating in the water. Or whatever.
I'm not gonna knock it because that was my first option before I joined the Army was join the Navy.
Oh man, So I went and I got a pretty good high score on my ASVAB. I got like a 69, and I was gonna originally join the Air Force, and
Like,
then
69's high for you.
for an ASVAB, it's not too bad for like going in and taking it in 5 minutes.
That's fair.
But that's my thing. Multiple choice test, I kind of just shit in the wind.
I mean,
Didn't even piss in the wind, just shit in it.
Yeah, I shit in it.
dude, I scored a 92 and I was stoned out of my mind the entire time I took it.
Dude, when I walked into the recruiter's office, I had my emo hair from those pictures. I'm sure you guys see me post on social media before and stuff. I walked in and like first thing he said to me before I even sat down, he's like, "When's the last time you smoked weed?" And I was like, "Today." Like, he's like, "Come back in 2 weeks." He's like, "Don't smoke." I was like, "All right." And like, dude, that was the hardest 2 weeks of my life.
It's rough stuff, man. Like, no sooner than I got my results back, I had the Air Force and the Navy both blowing me up with shit, and I was like, fight.
Yeah, I was gonna join the Air Force, and then they were like, you have to have certain requirements for stuff. Like they wanted me to have a driver's license. I have a driver's license, and then they were like, oh, blah blah blah, but you can be like an airplane mechanic, do some good stuff. And then an Army guy right next to me was like, how about I give you $20,000 as soon as you graduate boot camp, and you could be a mechanic in the Army? I was like, oh, sold.
Did you get a lump sum or?
I got the
split
lump
it
sum,
up?
so I got 17,000, and then I got the other half on my tax return. And then when I re-enlisted, the first time they gave me another lump 20.
Damn, dude, I got, I think it was an 8,000 bonus for petroleum lab specialist, and they broke it up 50% after I graduated AIT.
And it's like
then,
3 years after or 2 years after.
Yeah, 2 years after, and then at 4 years, I got the last 1,000. I was like, yeah, that's a nice surprise.
Yeah. That's my thing is like everyone does it for their own reasons, and I get that. Honestly, like people, like I do have a military background. My dad was in the Marines, World War II, Korea War, and shit like that. And then I have an uncle that was in the Marines and all that stuff. But I don't come from like a military heavy family. I came from a white trash family. Grew up in a trailer park. My mom was a fucking hooker. Anyways, I joined and I was like, I had
You're a
nothing else.
hooker?
Yeah. Anyways.
You never told me that.
But I never had much, I didn't really have like a plan or nothing. So I joined and I had nothing else going on. So I get that. But then again, I look at the people that got the bonuses for like $2,000 and they joined. Then they get it serving your country and all that stuff. Cool. But all that stuff, I was like, man, there's no way I would have joined for less than like $10,000. There's no way.
Man, dude, I really wish I'd joined at a better time because I heard that after I enlisted and all the ISIS stuff started really heating up in the Middle East, that they were giving out like $40,000 for some MOSs. I'm like,
They tried to get me to go over to be an EOD guy, and they were offering me $120,000, dude, lump sum 60, and then the last 30 or last 60, it'd be 30 and 30. But there's no fucking way you could pay me enough to fucking fuck with bumps. I'm a generator diesel mechanic. I have to work with car batteries all the fucking time when I was doing that stuff. It still freaked me the fuck out. I was in for 8 years. It still freaks me out. I just don't like it. But you're going to try and get me to go fucking defuse a bomb in the middle of a street? Like, no fucking way. I don't care how much you pay me. Actually, if it was like $1 million, I'd do it. But obviously, I'm not worth that much.
like, I don't think that a lot of recruiters who are pushing EOD really tell anybody how difficult that shit is, because when I went through, the fail rate was 98%.
Yeah. You have to know math and shit too, and like I get it, as a mechanic, I barely passed math and all that stuff for everything, and no matter what it was. Like I'm a GED guy. I went and got a GED. I took my GED test in 3 hours. It's supposed to take you all day. And the math, I barely passed. Everything else I was did flying colors, but like you have to know math skills. You have to remember that stuff. You count on my fucking fingers when I count to 12. Yeah, I'm really bad at math, but yeah, so that could have been a different approach for me. I could have been out there and like blowing myself up. But I know it's going to take a second for the chat to catch up. We're hitting the last like few minutes. You guys go ahead and stop doing the ones.
Yeah, everybody, let's stop with the X1s.
I would just like to say, don't you like when this thing spits in your mouth and you don't even have to call it daddy? Like, that shit.
Well, you're rocking the old school recoil, aren't you?
Rebel.
Oh, the Rebel?
Recoil.
Yeah. See, like,
I mean, it's pretty old actually, but I mean,
It's still a solid dripper.
That was my first RDA.
I mean, I got it set up for squonking right now, but I've been using it for a while, like a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's never really did me wrong. I mean, I got the unadjustable airflow on it. I think it's like pretty spot on. Like it's
Yeah.
the right amount.
The only time I ever have problems is so I use the goat with the preloaded coils, and they sit right at the air chamber, at the air hole, whatever, at the fucking intake. And so, like, I love it. It's the best RDA I've ever had. But somehow, every time I screw on my RDA, the fucking air hole's right in the front, and I get stoned, and I over squonk, and then I hit it, and I get hot fucking juice splashing on my thumb all the time. But that's my fault.
Yeah. Right on. So, thanks for Jangles for holding it down in the chat. Also, want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Breeze Tones.
Oh, dude, we didn't shill, did we? We got a shill.
Absolutely. You can go buy Breeze Tones coils over at localvape.com. Use code Amigos20 for 20% off your entire order if there's not a good sale going.
Yeah, usually they have a sale that's better than a 20% off. You can usually get 35% off. They're actually, I don't know if they're doing it still, but they were doing the Rye RDA for like $35 over the week.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
the new one, the new Rye.
Wait, the new one?
Yeah.
The new one?
Erica put it up for she put it on like it's like half off. So I don't know if the sale's still going. You guys go make it, check him out. But yeah, like Glenn was saying, he's also an amigo. We do the Monday show with him and Legion Vapes. But make sure you go get some Breestones coils. They're available at Local Vape Distro, Local Vape Shop. Find them on Instagram, just localvapeshop.com. You can also get them at Cloud Ride Official, and you can get them at Sevens Vapor. You can get them at Steel Valley Vapors. Bunch of good people that sell bitch and coils. He's also got MTL option coming soon to the U.S. And if any of you guys are Australia viewers, he is going to be able to provide his coils in Australia for the first time.
Yeah. And if you're a healthcare worker or if you need to go out and about, Local Vape also has you covered with hand sanitizer, disposable surgical masks, and KN95 masks.
Yeah.
Or if you really, really feel froggy, you can get some of those reusable anarchists and Local Vape masks, and they look bitchin'.
Yeah, I got a couple myself. We sent some out. I sent an anarchist mask to Vapors Odyssey before. I think that was like a week or two ago. And yeah, they're a great company. They taught me everything I know about vaping. They're the reason why I'm here talking about some light vape stuff on tonight's show. And if you guys want more advocacy based and more like specifically vape stuff, make sure you check us out on Monday. But Glenn, let's go ahead and choose a number, bro.
All right.
Between 1 and 1220.
Oh. 69.
69. So.
See the echo.
Yeah, I should have known. I always don't do it. Let's see. And it is Jangles.
Ooh, congratulations, Jangles.
Jingling, jingling, jingling. So, Jangles, I know you sent your info before, but like I always tell everyone, send it to me again because I remember shit. You did win the Mad Dog RDA for the top of this Desire X Mini mod. It's 21700. Use it as a doorstop. I don't care. It's yours. And then send me your info, bro. And big shout out to Jingles, actually. You know what? I'm buzzed, so I'm feeling a little lovey. He's always been around showing support in the show, showing support for the channel, holding it down. So big love. That's a good win right there. He actually was like,
yeah.
He was like, yo, you going on alone tonight? I'll make you look less stupid. I was like, no, I actually got the boys tonight. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, what's up, Overdrip? Thanks for joining us.
Shout out to Overdrip. If you guys didn't know, you can catch him over on the Green Room, which comes on before us. I told you guys before, but I'll tell you again. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Do the math for your own time zone in the U.S. And they're on before us, the Green Room. We got Overdrip, Franz Janklin, Sean Typhon, and it's always a great fucking time.
Yeah. If you all want to post all your Breezetones shots up on Instagram, don't forget to tag them with hashtag SteezBros and tag at the Amigos & Co. and we'll throw that up on our story.
Yeah, we're not using you guys to get any clout or nothing, but if you guys win anything from us and you guys get it and you actually use it or you just take a picture of it, make sure to tag at Amigos & Co. on Instagram and we'll make sure to share your stuff. We're a community, you know? We're here because you guys brought us here. We're here because you guys continue to come here. And it's just a great time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we got the last 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and do our closing statements. Cody, what you got for us? Anything?
Nope.
Cool. What about you, Glenn?
Stay steezy, stay breezy, everybody. We love you all.
Yeah. And otherwise, that'll be the end of the show. Jingles, make sure you send me your info. I will be back with Adam Breezetones on Monday with also Legion Vapes. You can catch Legion Vapes 7 days a week on his fucking channel because he's always streaming. And then otherwise, be safe out there. Make sure you guys are treating your fellow human right. It's a rough time for everyone. We don't talk about it on the show, but we know it's real. This is your escape from that. And then next week when you're ready to get away from it, we'll be here again. Otherwise, I'm going to see if the soundboard clip hits, and I got some outro music. You guys have a great fucking weekend.